Hey guys, today on Guitar Basics we're going to go over three things. We're going to go over holding the guitar while sitting and while standing, and how to properly hold a pick. First, since I'm already sitting down, we'll go over holding the guitar while sitting down. Now basically, your guitar body is shaped so that it will kind of sit on your leg. Now for a right hand player like myself, we're going to play it on our right leg. So this little indent on our guitar is actually just going to rest on my leg. Nice and comfortable here. Now some guitars will be front heavy, which means they'll fall down if you let them go. So basically all you want to do is you don't need to actually hold the guitar too tight, but you just got to hold on to it, and that'll stop anything from moving, right? It'll stop it from tipping over. And then that should give you a nice comfortable playing position. Now you don't want to be up like this too much, as you'll see some guitar players, because what that does is that puts your right hand out of position, because then instead of picking down here, you're actually picking up here. And what'll happen is you're not going to get the same tone out of your guitar because you're picking at a different position. Now picking at a different position is a different video, and we're going to get into that later. But for now, you want to be in a nice level playing area. And as well, if you were up here, this makes it a little bit hard to get down because your elbow is going to hit into your body when you're trying to play on the higher strings. If you're down here, your elbow doesn't need to move because it's just your arm, right? So this way it's just a little bit difficult. So anyways, now we're going to move on. So as our position while sitting down was like this, when we're standing up while using a strap for our guitar should be in about the same position, okay? You want to make sure your guitar is high enough so that you don't need to reach down like this to play, because that basically makes it harder for you to stretch your hand onto your strings on your left side. Now basically, I like to keep my guitar a little bit high, but for some players that might actually interfere with the right hand, with the strumming. But for me, this is just perfect because my elbow just reaches over, which makes it easier for me to move around. But if it was higher, then I wouldn't be able to move very much, and it would really actually strain my shoulder. So you want to be nice and straight. Your shoulders want to be about level. You don't want to be up like this or up like this. And again, you want to be pretty flat, just on a little bit of an angle, and that should make it just fine to play. Like so. Okay, now we're going to get into how to properly hold a pick. Okay, so now we're going to get into how to use a pick. Now, when holding a pick, most people hold it between their index finger and their thumb. Now, some people will hold their pick like this when they first start, and they'll have a whole bunch of it kind of showing, which makes it really difficult, first of all, to get any speed, really difficult to get up and down because there'll be so much flex in your pick, and third, because it's actually probably going to end up falling out of your hand. So what I like to do is I like to take my index and my thumb finger and hold the pick just about like this, so that there's only about maybe a centimeter sticking out on either side. And what this does is it gives you some stability holding the pick, and when you're playing, when we get into picking as well, it makes it so you can get a little bit more speed. Also, when you're strumming, if you have your pick too far out, you might actually hear it. I'm not sure if you can on the video. You hear like a really sharp sound, and you'll almost hear your pick bending, and that's really not the best sound you want to have. You want to have a nice sharp sound. So if you have it like I explained, you won't actually get all that interference with the pick bending so much. Okay guys, now that's how to hold a guitar sitting and standing, and how to properly use a pick. Good luck guys, and thanks for watching.